29. I am passing a value 29. I defining a variable boolean flag is equals to false. One boolean variable I have defined. यहाँ पर मैंने 29 डिफाइन किया और यहाँ पर और एक वेरिएबल है boolean flag equals to false. Then int I is equals to 2. 2 is less than equals to num by 2. I value is 2, num is 29. 29 by 2, जब मैं 29 को 2 से डिवाइड करता हूं मेरा वैल्यू आ जाएगा 14. तो 2 is less than 14. Condition is true. 2 is less than 14. Then it comes to this part. Norm modulo I 29 modulo 2 is equals to 0. So this condition is false. When this condition is false, I value is increment to 3. So 3 is less than 14. Norm by 2 means 14. No, 3 is less than 14. Condition is true. Now 29 modulo 3 is equals to 0. No. Then I value is increment to 4. So 4 is less than 14. 29 divided by 2. So you get here 14. So 4 is less than 14. Yes. So 14 modulo 4 is equals to 0. So if it is not 0, then I value is increment to 4 to 5. 5 is less than norm by 2. Yes, 5 is less than 14. Now 29 modulo 5 is equals to 0. No. Again it is increment to 6. 6 is less than 14. Yes. So 29 modulo 6 is remainder 0. No. I value is increment to 7. So 29 divided by 2 is what? Like 7. 7 is less than 29 divided by 2. Yes. Condition is true. It is coming to the inner loop. Now 29 modulo 7 is equals to 0. No. So this process is continue. Okay. Suppose I give a simple value. I check here 5. Then it is easy to understand. I just give a 5. मैं 5 को लेकर दे रहा हूँ. ये बड़ा वैल्यू हो जा रहा है. So that get a confusion. तो मैं 5 ले रहा हूँ. तो I is equals to 2. 2 is less than 5 by 2. 5 by 2 is 2. So 2 is not less than 2. 2 is equals to 2. Condition is true. Then 5 modulo 2 is equals to 0. No, condition is false. I value is increment to 3. 3 is less than norm by 2. 5 by 3. 5 by 2. 3 is less than 5 by 2. Condition false. So now your looping is false here. So when the looping is false, then not flag. Not flag means flag is now becomes true. So it is showing you it is a prime number. Means 5 is a prime number. If you pass here 4, अगर मैं यहाँ पर 4 पास करता हूँ तो क्या होता है ना, फ्लैग में मैं ऑलरेडी डिफाइन कर दिया फॉल्स. I is equals to 2. तो 2 less than 4 by 2. 2 is not less than 4 by 2. 2 is equals to 2. Yes. 2 is equals to 2. Then 4 modulo 2 is equals to 0. Yes. Flag is true. When flag is true, it is break. Looping is not continue. Okay. Then when the flag is true, then it comes to here. Okay. It is not a prime number. Clear? Shubham,
Sir, what is flag, sir?
Flag is a variable only.
like int,
Yes.
and then what value we can store in
int
flag?
is a data type. Boolean is a variable. Sorry, Boolean is a data type. Flag is a variable.
हाँ sir.
Like int, Boolean is also a data type. Clear?
Then what value we can store in flag, sir?
First we store false. Flag value is false. If not flag means it is true. If true, then it is a prime number. तो in case of 4 what happened? अगर मैं 4 पास कर रहा हूं तो क्या हो रहा है? तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल I equals to 2. So let's take here. I is equals to 2. 2 less than 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is 2. So 2 is less than 2, no? 2 is equals to 2. Yes, 2 is equals to 2. Condition is true. Now it is coming to the inner part. If 4 modulo 2 is equals to 0, condition true. When condition is true, this flag is already false. Now it becomes true. So flag is now true. When flag is true, it break here. It break means your looping is stop where? This one. Okay. Not flag. Not flag means it is true. So if this condition is what? Break, it is totally stop. Okay. Then it comes to here. Not flag. Flag is false. Flag is false means not flag means true. So when it is true, it is prime number. So flag is what? Not true means flag is already true. Not true means false. If it is false, it is going to the else part. This means it is not a prime number. तो यहाँ पर आपका फ्लैग क्या है? ट्रू है. नॉट, इसका सिंबल है क्या? नॉट. नॉट ट्रू मीन्स फॉल्स. नॉट ट्रू मीन्स फॉल्स. आपका फ्लैग फॉल्स है क्या? आपका फ्लैग फॉल्स नहीं है. आपका फ्लैग क्या है? ट्रू है. सो दैट ये क्या होगा ना, ए एल्स पार्ट को मूव करेगा और शो करेगा इट इज नॉट ए प्राइम नंबर. क्लियर?
Yes sir.
Okay, so now I move to the other program. The difference between while loop and do while loop. So I'll show you what is the difference. Suppose I define a variable a is equals to 10. A till a is less than 10, it is printing you okay. Suppose if I pass here 100, so 100 is less than 10, so condition is false. 100 is not less than 10. So when the condition is false, there is no statement is execute. If condition is false, there is no statement is execute. But in the case of do while loop, suppose I pass here a is equals to 100, do here system, I just give you a short form system.out.println. It is printing you the value a. Now a is equals to a plus 1. After that it will check while a is less than 100. So a is equals to 10. It is printing you sorry, a is equals to 100. It is printing you 100. 100 plus 1, 101. 101 is less than 100. So now condition becomes false. So when your condition becomes false, at that timing, at least one time your statement is executed. The difference between your while loop and do while loop is what? If your condition is false, at least one time the statement is executed. If the condition is false, at least one time the statement is executed. Okay, so now I will show the real program how it is actually working. I go for the while loop. Okay, so when I run this program in the while loop, yesterday I show you that program. It is showing you 10 to 20. Now, if I execute the program, like here I pass here 100. See that? Nothing will be executed. 100 is less than 20. Condition is false. So here no statement is executed. But when I go for do while loop, then what happens? Check. Check here. int a equals to 100. So now if you check the condition has given if your value that you are given, if it is less than 20, then it is showing you or your looping will stop. Okay, it is showing you 100. It means what? In while loop, if your condition is false, there is no statement is executed. But in the case of do while loop, if your condition is false, at least one time your statement is executed. So that is the difference between while loop and do while loop. Understood? Subham, Disha, Atmajyoti, Manisha.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next I move to Next I comes to the array. So consider a scenario. A programmer needs to store the 100 different words that will be used in the game. So therefore, to store this value, a programmer needs to declare 100 variable. Okay, so if you are a programmer, if you assign a task to store 100 words, for storing a one word you require a one variable, and for storing a 100 word you require a 100 variable. So now it is very difficult to keep track of 100 variable in a program, which makes the program code long and complex. Therefore, in such a situation, a programmer needs to declare a variable that can store 100 words. This can be achieved by declaring an array variable. So array is what? It is a collection of data element to store all the value in a single memory location. Collection of data element that store all the value in a single memory allocation. An array element can be accessed by specifying the name of the subscript number of the array. Okay. Like for storing the 100 word, there is no requirement to define the 100 variable. You have to define a single variable where all the values are stored. So an array element can be accessed by specifying the name of the subscript number or index number. When you store all the value in a single memory location, then for accessing the value, you require a identifier. So that identifier is called as the index number, or it is called as the subscript number. Okay, by using of array, there is no need to define the different memory allocation. Okay, it's just like what, आप एक फैमिली में रह रहे हो, तो आपका घर में क्या होता है, एक ही छत होता है, उसके अंदर ही आपका रूम होता है. So that what, all are present in a same location. और एक मैं एग्जांपल ले रहा हूं, जैसे कि क्या होता है, जब आप रिलायंस फ्रेश जाते हो, you are getting a lot of things, you are getting all the things. In one stair you get vegetable, in another stair you are getting like some kind of ration, then snacks. Now see that ये तीनों चीज को अगर आपको इंडिविजुअली लेना है तो आपको 3 ठो जगह पर जाना पड़ेगा. वेजिटेबल जाने के लिए आपका वेजिटेबल मंडी जाना पड़ेगा, राशन के लिए राशन का स्टोर वहां पर जाना पड़ेगा, और जो बिस्किट है और जो स्नैक्स आइटम है उसका दुकान, 3 डिफरेंट जगह पर आपको जाना पड़ेगा। लेकिन वो 3 चीज अगर एक जगह पर है, देन योर टाइम इज सेव, आपका टाइम यहां पर बचता है। एंड एट वन विजिट in the minimum cost you are getting all the item in a one room। लेकिन ऐसा नहीं होता है कि आप जब रिलायंस फ्रेश जाते हो, एक फ्लोर में वेजिटेबल हो जाता है और एक वही फ्लोर में आपका ग्रोसरी आइटम रख देता है। तो इट क्रिएट ए लोकेशन, एक जगह पर पर्टिकुलर, एक जगह पर वेजिटेबल रह जाता है, पर्टिकुलर एक जगह पर मिल्क आइटम रहता है, और एक जगह पर आपका राशन, ये सारा चीज रहता है। सो दैट एनीबडी कैन गेट दैट आइटम इजीली फ्रॉम दैट पर्टिकुलर प्लेस। RA is just like that. If you want to store more than one value, but they having the same data type, then you require to store all the value in a single memory location, but you can access this item through the index number or subscript value. And RA index number is starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So similar way it is going on. Suppose your RA length is 5, your last index position is 5 minus 1, that is 4. When you define a normal variable, like if you define a variable like A is equals to 10, and for getting this value, we have to use this one. But if you store more than one value in a single memory location, there is no need to define different memory allocation. In a single memory allocation, you store all the values. In a single memory allocation, you store all the value, but for getting the value, we require the RA index number. Through the index number, we will get. So this RA is of two types. One is single dimension array, another is multi-dimension array. Single dimension array is what? In a single row, all the values are stored. In multi-dimension array, the elements are stored in a multiple row and multiple column. Okay. So elaborately, we have to discuss this array concept or programmatically in the next class. So in the next class, I will go for it. So tomorrow I will connect at 8:30 at night. ओके चलो এটা বুঝিলা এই জিনিস আরে মনীষা আশিস শুভম আত্মজ্যোতি দিশা हेलो
Yes, sir.
বুঝিলা তো সমস্ত
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So tomorrow I'll go it with the programmatically. Okay, I'll show how it is working. Okay, chalo, good night.
Thank you, sir.